Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It's been quite the week for me, starting my new shift this week. But we are making some good progress on the mountain cottage. So there's pretty much everything is ready to go for assembly. It'll probably be done over in a couple of videos. Today I'm hoping to get most, if not all, of the main house structure complete, and then in the next video we'll tackle the carport. So where we left off is I got the house together in the last video where we left off. Since then, I went ahead and did a painting of where for the foundation, where the porch is, and kind of where the building's sitting on that. I went ahead and told you I was going to do the get the shingles painted and stuff. Well, I did a step further. I actually did the front awning. So this is the front awning over the porch, and this is a there we go. This is cobblestone gray that I use for the shingles, by Deco Art Americana. Cobblestone is the color of the shingle. As you see, the colors turned out great on it, and I'm liking it. I also went and did one full side of the roof, and I kind of muckied up this for a reason, because carport will be sitting on that. It kind of just is grimy, dirty up under there. As a background in roofing, I see a lot of this kind of look, dirty, mucky, grimy under, right, especially where the seam is. So let me run real quick through what it's going to look like a little bit, so you can see kind of where we're headed here and get an idea. So this is the front of the house, and let me back this out just a little bit. There we go. So here's the front of the house. It's going to sit like that. And then I have everything ready to go for the carport here. But let me put this on the buildings. So you're going to have the house sitting on here like so. And then we're going to take it and put have the carport go right up to the edge of that shingle layer. Kind of like, and it'll kind of come down. So it will come off the house somewhat like that, but not exactly, because I'm going to have a whole structural thing going for this. That's what all this lumber's for. I will build a frame on one side, and then I have some pieces to put posts under. I'll have posts that will attach to the structure beam that goes up, so it has support. I know it doesn't, hopefully you get kind of the idea where I'm going with that. That will all be done in the next video, but for now, what I want to do is get the roof glued on to the house, and then get went underneath the mat. Huh? Gotta be kidding me, really? Well, it was one of those things, mucky mucked. Okay, well, we'll deal with it here in just a second. Seems that when I went to pick up my the pieces for the Eve, it decided to bounce, so I don't know where it bounced to. Give me a second. We'll be right back. Okay, well, beknownst to me, because they're white, they fell down in with the porch supports. So I'm going to move these over here. Move these out of the way for now. And we're going to just go on and get this roof glued down. Get some tacky glue. Get this roof on the house so it'll start looking like a house. Grab a toothpick. And get this thing underway. So I hope you've all had a good week this week. It's been a long one for me. Started working nights this week. So it's been quite the interesting week at work. So, but the good news is I got tonight to work, and then pretty much got the weekend to recoup from the first long week. It's been an interesting one. So, but I hope all you guys are doing well and are enjoying the hobby. I have to be honest, this build is actually, for being a scratch build for me, is actually coming out to be pretty darn good. You know, they say the more you work and build with things, the better you become. So apparently this is the case, because my hard work is paying off, you know, and it's making me feel good that you always feel good when things turn out better than you were expecting. So all right, now that we got glue on the wall, we are gonna put the roof on. Okay, there's the back, there's the front. All right, let's put this on here. Okay. Okay, well, come on. Adjust a little bit. Okay. Apparently, this thing did not. Mm. Well, I did a oops. um, Apparently, I did not give myself the proper overhang on this house. But I've managed to make it work. So I got a very short eave under there. Um, on the back side here, very short eave. That kind of thing. So I'm just gonna go with it because I do have another house roof on the front here. I think I'll still turn out pretty good though. For a scratch build, I'm not gonna complain. So it is gonna come out pretty darn good. There's about the same amount of eve on, so it's on each side, so it's gonna be even. So I am gonna be pleased with it. So, like I said, I could have used just a smidge more, but it actually is looking pretty good. So, and I'm just checking, making sure the everything is coming out square real quick. Yeah, that will work just fine. And just to make sure it stays, I'm actually just adding just a smidgen of glue on the inside and calling it good. Perfect. So now we got that. Next is we are going to start applying the eave trim. So let's see, this is going to be okay. So now we just get some glue. And just put some glue on the back here. Get it all tackied up. Alright, and this one's gonna go right up here. Here's my little handy dandy tool. My window tool comes in handy. It's just a toothpick, but it allows me to just gradually move and place these things where I want to place them. Okay, perfect. Now I just gotta push it in. A bit, make sure it's where I want it. Okay, there's one. Okay. Get the next one ready. Okay. Goes. Love the tacky glue, but it can be very too tacky at times because it gets sticky and then it goes right to your fingers. Okay. Okay. Just double checking something here. Yep. Okay. Just have. Okay. Didn't quite look right, so I'm just had to make a trim. And that's what we have to. That's what I like about scratch build. You can do whatever you want to do to make it look good. And okay, that's going to be, I'm going to call that good enough. This side will get all glued now. But I need a little bit more glue. Okay. I'm going to put glue on back side. And like I said before, I did these close because of my arthritis. And I knew there would be trimming to do during the installation or adjustments. But even with those, I am very pleased to see that these are coming out pretty good. So, just gotta move this right into where I want it. Just okay, now we do the other piece and get them in place. And then we'll have one side done, and then I have an adjustment to do on the other side as well. Um, so, um, there we go. Get you put up there. Go. There we go. Perfect. So this side's done. My hands are not working the greatest with me today, so and that is going to be good enough for me. I know that I need to get a little bit more on that, and I can actually trim that once it dries a little bit later, and whatnot. So, in fact, this piece was not work. That's what I'm saying, you know. Sometimes these pieces just don't want to cooperate when they go in on the install. As well as they do on the dry fit. So I'm gonna call that a good win for me right now. I'm not gonna really try to fight it too much. But on this side, we're good there. And we already have the one done on this side. I might have to retrim. Yep, that's what I thought. So I end up got one of these a little too short. On the one side. So, to fix that, we have a longer piece here. And it actually, look at that. It actually works pretty darn well. So we're just going to put that right in there and call it good. And I think what happened is this is a different piece that was supposed to be gone, and it just happened to get put in the wrong pile when I was putting them together for this thing. So I think we will be good. Now, okay, get more. I like my glue to be, it's tacky glue, but I like to make the glue tacky so it doesn't take, it just kind of goes right in place. Okay, where's my little doohickey thing here? I push you up into place. Now we're going to press it in place. And with my hands the way they are, I'm actually coming, it's actually pretty good on this build so far. So, with arthritic hands that don't like to work, and it's just a scratch build, mind you, so far, I know I gotta do a slight little bit of trim adjustment there on this end, but essentially the house is together. I did get the cardstock a little too short, but I'm gonna make it work. It's a mountain cabin, and most mountain cabins can be they're pretty rugged, so it's not always perfect. But for a scratch build, not too shabby so far. Um, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get the base glued onto this thing, and see how that looks. And the rest of it's all done, and then we'll be about ready to call it a wrap. I'm not really doing too bad on this build. Okay. Okay. Oh, we need the front wall done. To the back wall. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the way that this is starting to turn out. Okay. Just kind of tacking this up a little bit. Now, got that done. I am able to take this and put it on its base that I cut. So we'll see how it looks here in a minute. I'm going to show you when I'm done. I'm going to gotta look close and line everything up the best I can. And with as shaky as my hands have been this last week, I am doing tremendously well today. So, there. I actually got that measurement pretty darn good. We now have the house sitting on its base. So, now mind you, this is my first full scratch build. So, for it turning out like this, I am pretty tickled pink. And we're not even done yet. So, there's just one more piece that I got to add for today's project, and that is the front porch. And let me see if I can do it. I might have to make a trim and attach it next time. But let me see something here. You know what? I think that looks pretty darn good. So, I am going to attach. I have the way I'm going to attach the porch, but I gotta probably do that next time. I want to make sure that I have, not that the base is on, I want to make sure that these guys, and I'll show you what I'm going to do so that you guys know. I want this whole base to set up pretty good. I don't want to move it around. So, but real quick, there is where we're at. Let me see if I can do the zoomed in. There we go. I will be making a few adjustments. I will be adding this in. I gotta make an adjustment on the front eave a little bit. I'm concerned. I need to check the posts that are gonna come on the porch. Make sure that those are good. And what I did do is I went along here. These dark marks on here are pencil marks. And what those pencil marks represent are posts that will be going on the porch. So if you see wherever I did it, because I wanted to see where they're going to line up. And it looks pretty darn good. So I'll have one down here, one in between the door and the window, and then I'll have one on the end, and then the one in the middle of the window I will probably adjust one way or the other, because when you look out the window you don't want to look into a post, but sometimes you just can't get around it, so we'll see. But that's kind of what I'll be working on, trying to figure that out, and then we'll do the assembly and show you come back and finish it, and then we'll jump right into working on the awning, the carport. So now that we have the house all together, I will show you again. Right here is where I made the line for the carport to end. Let's see this one. So we'll take it and we will have the house, like it'll kind of come out like that, so to speak. And then this, like I said, this will all be framed and it'll have a frame structure on it. It's not going to be that far up. It'll have more, it'll kind of match the roof a little bit. Once I get it on there, it'll look pretty good. It's kind of hard to hold it and show it, but you can kind of get an idea, a little bit of an idea of what it's going to kind of look like. So far, for first full scratch build, not turning out too bad. I'm hoping for the best when I take care of my arthritic hands. Been taking some medication for it. It's helping, but a little bit of therapy is required. Even though my doctor says doing this kind of thing actually helps, he's going to give some extra help. So with that, I'm going to call this a wrap today. We are done with today's video. It's starting to look pretty good. It's coming out not that bad. So we'll see what the end results is. You never know what the outcome is until you're done. However, a while back I did on a quick note here, we did find these are plastic. It's a little log pile. And I'll be adding this to this kit and I'll just be gluing it to the outside of the carport. Just to give it a little like cottage cabin feel type of thing, I guess. So next time we come back, we'll be primarily dealing with the structure, gluing the frame together for the awning, getting that done. I am going to probably do the tar paper beforehand, and show you the outcome of that. I mean, it's no different than applying the shingles. It's just strip after strip, overlapping it and gluing it down. It's very simple. So we'll get that done, and then when we come back next time, we will work on the other side where we build the frame, so that will give it support, and we'll be able to attach it, get the feet support on that. We'll get the front awning on as well, and then we will work on the final day will be the finishing touch-ups and review. So over this weekend we will finish this build together. Stay tuned for a video on Saturday being put, and another one on Sunday. We will get this thing built, because I have to start focusing on getting things ready to get packed away and get ready to be moved, so that I can get it set up in my new work area where I will be until I get a house. So you guys stay safe, have fun, enjoy this weekend and whatever you're doing in the hobby, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Friday. See you tomorrow.